doing.
I know, I know. So it's
I'm not gonna get hit.
This
I have
is-
no.
right. This is the first tournament. All right. Cool.
Hello, hello, everybody.
Hello. Long time no see, Pittsburgh.
We are at about 2.5 minutes to Derby here. Waiting on my roster. But we have the Zombies going up against the Step Bros on the track. Where are the Step Bros from?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Goal Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
You know, it's a Midwest showdown.
It
I know
is.
that's a little.
No,
It's a-
Pittsburgh's Midwest.
It's a heated contend,
It
but
is.
I also say that Pittsburgh is Midwest.
I feel like it is.
Yeah.
People
They
are.
definitely don't fit East
We're
Coast
not
vibes.
East Coast.
No.
No. We're not close enough to the ocean.
No.
We're closer to Midwest.
Right.
So we'll just call it that. Skid, where are you from?
So originally I'm from Greensburg, PA.
Oh,
Born and raised. I actually learned to skate, ice skate. The first time I ever put a skate on was Kirkcastle Arena,
nice.
which is typically where I believe
Dawn of the Derby.
Undead. Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of fun to be back at home. I had some family that came out for the first game. We'll have some family for the last game today as well. Just upset that I don't have the skates on to show them, me actually putting in some work. They just get to hear me jaw, which what
Just
else?
putting in different work.
Right. Yeah.
Less likely to get hurt.
Come on out and listen to Skid Talk.
Yeah,
What else is new?
It's fine. It's really where I excel. I don't excel in skates. I excel talking.
So yeah, this will be the second time that I have had the pleasure of seeing Chicago Step Bros play. The last time was the unnamed roller derby tournament out in Cleveland, which was my
Nice.
first Murda tournament.
Nice.
And it was a phenomenal entry. Welcome to the league.
Yeah.
Took a massive hit from Twinkle Beef that is still, I have scratches all over my visor on my helmet. I will never forget that game. I will never forget my first sip of Malort. There's a lot
of memories.
lot of
cooler
camaraderie.
Memories
Yeah.
there.
We love Chicago.
All right, I'm going to quickly go through our rosters here. I'm going to take Pittsburgh. We have number 03D, 11 Spunky Bruiser, 1116 Avasaurus Rex, 1357 Skankosaurus Lex, 185 Sling and Grits, 29 Busta, 45 Forrest Bump, 462 Scary Jane, 47 Mike Honcho, 54 Captain Crunch, 555 Embolism, 609 Pocket Rocket, 66 Hebrew, 707 Paul Barrier, 84 Firestarter, and 909 Meat Shield Mike. We might have to do the second roster after the first whistle.
We sure will.
That's the sound of Derby.
Honcho on the line with Cruising for a Bruisin' here for Jam number 1, which is coming up. Game 2 of the Killer Bees 2025 tournament is about to get underway here at Pittsburgh Indoor Sports Arena in Cheswick, PA.
Let's hear it for everyone playing today.
Give it up for your skaters.
Let's get the crowd going. Come on. Thank you.
It's lunchtime. We should be awake.
We should be awake by now. Well, I guess we could introduce ourselves. I'm Damage Control.
That'd be good.
That might be good. I come from the junior roller derby world. I have players, and I'm also an assistant coach for our L2s, which are middle, like they're learning how to play derby. And I announce when I get to with Picky, which is awesome.
Awesome. And I am Skidney Crosby, hailing originally from Pittsburgh, now from Baltimore, skating for the Philadelphia Hooligans as a jammer. It'll be my second season starting here soon. Also love John on the mic. Also love playing some jam ref whenever I get the chance.
Ooh.
So
I jam refed once. It wasn't great. I'm not going to lie. All I could do was count points.
And game number 2 is underway. Honcho takes an early start trying to get through this Chicago defense.
Putting on that heat on the inside line there. Getting through on the initial pass.
Star pass for Chicago goes to Ragnarocker. Apex attempt from Honcho. 1 foot in. Makes a smart move, calls that one off. So that was, I believe, Apex jump number 6 or 7 on
For
the
the
day.
day.
On the day.
Well, I watched Gus. I know. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Man, I hope your eyes are better than mine because I can't see.
Tokyo Drift going up against Meat Shield Mike.
Oh, I like that name. Oh, time.
Tokyo.
Yes. Sorry. Go ahead. That was good.
Drift is out, but Mike not far behind. A little bit of a blowout there in turn 2. Going to have to catch up as Drift makes their way down the straight into traffic. Looking.
That was fast. Drift was on that initial pass, calling off the jam, hopefully picking up a few points. Looks like 2 points. Yes.
Take a quick second to introduce our Chicago Step Bros. Number 16, Markomedes. Number 187, Kickin' Machuggett. Number 19, Ragnarocker. Number 1919, Ash. Number 217, Racer Rex. 222, Mood Swings. 25, Whisker Away. 411, Trivial Pursuit. 429, Nimrod. 775, Vanessa. 814, Cruisin' for a Bruisin'. 831, Twinkle Beef. 9-1, Tokyo Drift. 9-2, Ricky Ricochet. And 9999, That Guy.
We have both jammers working hard there, still on the initial, and Pittsburgh gets through.
That is Avasaurus Rex.
I need my magnifiers.
I do have some magnifying binoculars in the car. That's the word.
That actually might be what I need to see the screen out there.
Rex in traffic on the back wall. And that is Ricky Ricochet wearing the star for Chicago.
Ricky blocking there for a second, buying some time, and then getting through on their initial pass.
Pocket heading to the box for Pittsburgh as Ragnarocker heads back out onto the track, pivot for Chicago. Ricky hits that wall. Makes some pretty rough contact, but looks like they're all right to re-enter the track. Hitting some body part. Yeah, it's sometimes you take that bad hit whenever you're re-entering the wall. Nothing illegal, just it hurts.
Just sucks.
It hurts.
Hits could be legal and suck. That's
yeah.
derby, right?
Pittsburgh.
Ava's still looking there to pick up some points before calling off the jam.
Yeah, Ava trying to get through that outside line just wasn't working. Both of those defensive pairings for both sides were locking it down there in turn 3.
10-point jam for Pittsburgh and a 3-point jam for Chicago.
On the line.
Who is it?
It is
Come on.
number 0, 3D, and number 831, Twinkle Beef.
Nice.
Beef looking to the inside line, trying to toe stop through. Gets run back by Grits. Beef trying to break through that wall.
3D pushing up against Chicago's wall, trying to get through on their initial pass.
Beef is through on initial. Coming in, time for points. Star pass was completed for Pittsburgh.
Forrest Bump now jamming for Pittsburgh. Forrest is a former junior. Love him.
Grits getting another knockout there on Beef, trying to get through. Beef's going to call it off after contact with Hawk.
I believe that was a 4-point jam for Chicago. I'll never know who a jam is.
Looking like Mike Honcho and Ricky Ricochet out on track now wearing the stars. Mike takes the top line, trying to break through Chicago. Trying both sides, getting some offensive help there in the middle. 2 to beat. 1 to beat as Mike tries to get through, but it's Ricky who takes the inside line for Chicago.
I think.
Sorry, cruising for a bruising.
Honcho coming up right behind Cruisin', instigating a little tickle fight, maybe it looks like. Scoots through on the inside line right before that jam is called off. Was that supposed to be intimidating? It's a zombie thing.
Oh,
okay.
it's a
That's better than
zombie
tickling.
thing.
That's got it. Way less creepy than what I thought.
Right.
Like, oh, I'm gonna tickle you. No. Zombies, yes, because that's who's playing. So that makes sense.
Mike and Tokyo Drift on the line. Game 5 is underway. Zombies are up on Step Bros 17-9. Tokyo Drift takes the front line. 2 to beat through Pittsburgh. Mike sees the inside, tries to break through the Chicago, gets offense and makes it through.
Beautiful jamming there by Honcho. No, not Honcho. Nope. Meet Shield Mike.
And Hebrew on the line there, providing that much needed offense. Now being a defensive bother for Tokyo Drift in turn 1.
Tokyo Drift still working on their initial pass. Pittsburgh being a very good defensive wall, but has to let go before they're out of play, letting Drift get through. Meet Shield Mike picking up some points before calling off the jam. I believe making that an 8-point jam.
And Vanessa will head to the box for the Step Bros to start jam 6.
Next whistle starts the jam. We have Avasaurus Rex going up against Ricky Ricochet. Ricky Ricochet making it through there on the initial pass, but Ava right behind them.
Ricky building speed here into turn 1. Going to hit this wall with force. Gets past the floating defender, hits that Pittsburgh wall, and calls it there. Pittsburgh closing the door. Ricky's like, I'm going to take a minute.
Yeah.
We're good. We're good.
It's a lot more derby to play. Save your energy, you know?
Still 1 in the box for the Step Bros. Beef on the line once again.
Beef. I like that name.
Twinkle Beef gave me my Welcome to Derby hit.
Twinkle Beef, even better.
Yeah, that was my Welcome to Derby hit. Was in turn
Oh,
1.
that's the one.
Came
Now
through
I
and
understand.
oh
Yep.
yeah.
Now I see.
Yeah,
3D working hard there against that wall, looking for a. Oh, all right. Okay, we're all good. Yes.
little yard,
knocked out.
bit of a yard sale there in turn 1.
Yeah. We got the pivot headed to the box there.
Both jammers fight through traffic. That guy concedes. Pittsburgh takes lead. That's going to be 3D with the call as Twinkle Beef shakes off the final undead defender for their lead.
Twinkle Beef with some twinkle toes there. He was very light on his feet.
3D avoiding a hit from that guy at the very end. Takes it on the outside line for 4. Calls it there.
We are at 27 for Pittsburgh Zombies and 10 for the Chicago Step Brothers.
Much quicker jams this game than we were seeing in the first game of the day.
Yeah, I think the goal is to get some points and call it off.
Yep, easy. That's the kind of derby that I like to play.
Yeah.
None of that 2-minute stuff that Gus likes to do.
Well, he's young, okay? He's got a lot of energy.
Young knees.
He's not tired yet.
Well, talking about some springy knees, Honcho trying on the outside line. Pogo sticking through. Did not work. He's going to try it again.
Oh,
Makes it
nice.
on a 1-foot bouncing spin. As Cruisin' is out there jamming for Chicago. Is trying to do the same tightrope walk on the inside line. Makes it through. Puts that star back on. They head on their initial.
Pittsburgh and Chicago releasing 2 of their blockers from the box. Embolism still in the box on a penalty.
Grits with some passive defense there for Pittsburgh to allow Honcho skate through for 4.
Pittsburgh doing a beautiful job keeping that defensive wall intact and keeping the Cruisin' for a Bruisin' from getting through.
Pittsburgh back to full strength now as Embolism heads back out. The backpack to try to help Honcho. Honcho not able to tiptoe on that outside line. Is going to call it there. Yeah, big defensive strategies for both of these teams. They're really locking it down, making it hard for these jammers.
Step Bros will be starting off with one blocker in the box. Pittsburgh is at full power.
Both teams rolling back to the line as 5 seconds is called.
Meat Shield Mike going up against Tokyo Drift on the line. Meat Shield Mike making it through there pretty quickly.
That outside lane seems to be the key today. Seeing Gus, seeing a lot of other jammers taking that outside and finding success there. Tokyo Drift, though, about a quarter track behind, trying to grab some points there. Big step out of bounds there for Meat Shield Mike. He yields.
Oh, he got a penalty, so
we are
unable
gonna
to
get a
call
penalty.
off the jam.
This one.
Oh, go ahead. No, this is the power jam for Chicago.
And it will go the full 2 minutes.
Oh, look at you. I can see things. Thank you.
Tokyo's through for 4 more. Big opportunity here for Chicago to close this gap. Hits the wall on the outside line, waiting for the sweep on the end. Tokyo makes it through.
Pittsburgh's jammer released from the box. We are at full power on both sides.
Drift is through for 4 more. A little hop, skip, and a drop for Meat Shield Mike in turn 2. It's a big 4 points for Pittsburgh.
I believe, if I'm not incorrect, and I'm not incorrect often, that Meat Shield Mike was very new to Derby, correct? Yeah, I remember watching him last year in one of his first games. He has really come far.
Yeah, no, that's phenomenal.
It is. It's so exciting to watch people grow.
Nimrod looking for a quick push to clear a lane. Ends up pushing Vanessa out of bounds and clearing away from Meat Shield Mike to get through on the inside line. Chicago's going to regroup and look to stop the Undead Jammer again. Goes for an apex jump, but the door is closed. That was Nimrod.
Big scoring jam there for both teams. 19 points for Step Bros and 11 points for the Zombies.
Ava and Ricky Ricochet on the line for Jam 10 of game number 2 here at the Killer Bees tournament. Compact start from both defensive pairings. Both jammers looking to the outside, not finding success. Ava takes top line with that Chicago defense. Getting some offensive help from Hebrew, but Hebrew's call on a penalty. He's going to go take a quick sit. Both jammers still in the walls, looking to get out. That is Ricky Ricochet making it for Step Bros.
Some nice jamming there for Ricky, sneaking in on the outside line there.
Trivial Pursuit heads to the box.
Beautiful little apex hop. Picking up 4 points for Step Bros.
Looking to the inside line. And Ricky is going to get called on a penalty. That is a jammer penalty called on the Step Bros, giving the Undead a power jam.
Yeah. Someday I'm going to have a soundboard. I keep asking the brats for it because I want to be able to do sounds like a radio jockey. Like pew, pew, pew. Avasaurus Rex trying to make the most out of this power jam, getting through there, picking up 4 points. This jam will go the full 2 minutes as Ricky was lead and then lost lead by heading to the box. But Ricky comes out of the box and skirts right past, picking up some points there for the Step Bros. Ava looking a little tired, understandably. 2-minute jams are tough.
Ricky's back in, put a big hit on Spunky Bruiser there for Pittsburgh. And that's going to be it.
Pittsburgh losing
Grits
to the box, so they will start with one less blocker.
It's 3D and Twinkle Beef on the line once again. 14 and a half to go in the first half of game number 2.
That's a phrase. 3D Twinkle Beef.
3D Twinkle Beef.
That's a lot. Sometimes I really like not announcing for juniors. I get to say certain things. It's so
Chicago takes the back line, holds 3D right there. Beef takes the outside and gets lead. Getting a Beef chant in
nice
turn
start
2.
pass there to Forrest Bump for Pittsburgh. Forrest Bump now the jammer.
Twinkle Beef making quick work of the Pittsburgh defense for 4. Is going to call it off there.
Smart move there by the Step Bros. Step Bros closing that gap ever so quietly.
Yeah, it feels like this one's going to be a close one to the very end.
It was sneaky. I just looked and was like, oh. Yeah. And we're less than halfway through the first half.
Yeah, very quick game like this, a points and call kind of game, 4 points, 4 points. It is a long, long bout, but those are some of the best games because it really comes down to the strategy of the whole team, not just an all-star skater who's going to wipe the floor.
And no one's getting blown away.
Right.
So it's really fun for us.
Right.
Not for them.
Honcho with a tornado spin. A little too much. Sends himself out of bounds. Is going to regroup and try again. Grit's back on track for Pittsburgh. Boxes are cleared. We are full strength on both sides. As Cruising for a Bruisin' is trying to get through, but it's Honcho with an apex jump in turn 2 for lead.
Cruising for a Bruisin', looking for a little assistance from their wall.
Cruising actually closing the door there for Honcho, looking to the inside.
Sometimes you got to block when you're jamming.
It do be like that.
Yeah.
Honcho finding traffic into lane 2, sorry. It's going to be held up there by Vanessa.
Cruising for a bruise and making it through there, putting the cap back on.
Mike's going to call it in turn 3. Want to take a quick minute to thank our officials for game number 2. Thank you very much to Muffin, Scotchy, Veronica Scars, Quick Grayson, Galvatron, Succubex, Hot Mess Express, Phantasmic, Go-Go, Pete in the Pool, Jamburglar, Ziggy Skullcrush, Chemical Restraint, Happy Penalty, Colonel Angus, Tony Baloney, and behold, Stripey Horse.
Thank you, officials. We couldn't do this without you. Derby requires a lot of volunteering, and we always appreciate when you guys come out and make Derby possible.
Look, it's us.
Hi.
Hi. Hey there.
I don't think we're on TV, though.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, do we want to read comments? I don't know, only if they're nice.
Can I reach them? We're getting a lot of comments in YouTube. Go Zombies. Let's go Zombies.
Let's go Honcho. Those tripods. Let's go Step Bros.
All right, we got some representation from both of these Midwest teams.
We love your comments. Feel free to comment as long as it's nice.
Let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah.
Last game we had some from up north. We had some from Wisconsin, from Vermont. Love to see it.
We are in an official timeout. Serious discussions happening.
Just about 12 minutes to go in the first half. Once we hit intermission, make sure you head up to see us in the mezzanine. Grab your Undead merch, grab some Murder merch, as well as checking out the Monarch booth.
Those skates are nice.
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful skates. We just got, we had 2 junior skaters just get a pair, and I was scoping them out. I love any reason to buy gear, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a dangerous hobby.
It's an expensive hobby.
I'm getting to a point right now where I'm like, how much more shoe goo can I put on my bonds before it's time?
Yeah.
Before it's time.
Yeah.
The answer is we're going to keep finding out.
It's different, too, when you're the one that has to buy them.
Yep.
My kids just ask me for skates, and they think a fairy just magically appears. But when I have to buy them, I'm like, oh, it's different.
But I need new wheels.
Well, you know what? The holidays are coming. Maybe you can ask Santa.
Were you good? Yeah.
For a new pair of skates.
Sounds like you're going to learn how to skate on those poisons wherever you go.
Poisons.
You're just going to have to learn.
You love when they're a good wheel, but it's not often.
I just blew out a pair of radars. My favorite, my Radar 95s. absolutely cracked the hubs, ripped the tread on them. It was a very rough day. But I do have a really nice hood ornament or a
I was gonna say,
hanging
there's
from my
someone
rear
needs
view
to do
mirror. Yeah.
that. You can make MVP trophies
Oh
in your
yeah.
house. All right, guys, we are headed back to play Derby here. Tokyo Drift going up against
Meet Shield Mike.
Shield Mike.
Mike looking to that outside line. Once again, it's Tokyo Drift who's spreading the Pittsburgh defense, pushing them up to the front wall. 3 to beat with a little bit of offensive help from Ash up top. Gonna get Ragnar in the mix. Both jammers still looking to get out. Big knockout there on Mike. That was Ragnar Rocker on the outside line of turn 1. Pittsburgh is going down their jammer. This is a Chicago power jam for Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift going up against Forrest Bump there on the line. Makes it through, staying in bounds.
Forrest Bump gonna try one more hit. It's out of play. It's time for points for Tokyo Drift and the Step Bros.
Tokyo Drift looking for a nice hole there that they could get through. Pittsburgh not providing that hole, keeping a strong wall. Pittsburgh losing their pivot. Forrest Bump to the box.
Blocking with the head call on Forrest Bump. Drift 1 to beat. Gets some help from the defense and gets 4 points for the Step Brothers as Mike is back in play. Getting sat down by Nimrod on the inside line.
Pittsburgh with only 2 blockers out there. Chicago has a full wall. Oh, no, they lost somebody, sorry.
Mike.
Oh, no, you go. You go, you know me.
Mike is through for their initial. Regains Forrest Bump there. Little bit of offensive help here as Mike hits that Chicago wall. Tries to go straight through the middle and it works. Undead Rock for 4. Tokyo Drift now looking for the inside line. Goes for an apex. Little hop, but it did not work. Recycled there to the top of turn 1.
Chicago losing their pivot to the box. They will be down a pivot when the next jam starts and down a blocker.
Still anyone's game, 62 to 57 right now. Zombies up with 10 minutes to go on the clock. Only 14 jams in on this game.
Avasaurus Rex going up against Ricky Ricochet. Ava making it through there, picking up lead jammer for Pittsburgh.
Ricky looks to the inside line, but Hebrew and the Undead will regroup. Big shoulder there from Ricky. And it's through on initial.
Pocket headed to the box for Pittsburgh.
Ooh, that was a nice little backward spin through the pack for Ava. He's going to call it off.
Smart move there, picking up some points and then calling it for Pittsburgh.
You feel invincible whenever you skate through the pack backwards and you come out unscathed.
You look cool.
Yeah.
Okay, you look cool.
You feel cool.
Yeah, you are cool. We're just going to say it. You are cool.
And then in my case, someone recycles and just sends me to the moon. Yeah. You just get knocked into next week.
You think you're fine.
Look at boom.
Yeah. Nice ego.
Humble.
Right there.
Yeah. Immediate humble.
Yeah. We have 3D going up against Twinkle Beef. These two go up against each other a lot. I'm going to remember 3D Twinkle Beef.
Twinkle Beef with the side surf on the inside line.
We got a secret fun fact. I'm going to pull that out. Twinkle Beef making it through their lead jammer for Step Bros. We have a star pass for Pittsburgh. Hawk is now jamming. Twinkle Beef picking up 4 more points. Oh! Toes. He's not Twinkle Beef. He's Twinkle Toes.
A side serve for the ages.
Like
Beef
a
gets
gazelle.
through.
Just slid right through there.
Lane 3, room to spare. That one was cool, calm, collected. Again.
Again.
Such, oh, it's beautiful. Such grace.
It is
such
graceful.
poise.
It's graceful jamming. Side surf and little to no resistance. Hawk's still looking there for some help from her offense so that she can get through.
Paul Barrier heads to the box for Undead as that guy rejoins for Step Bros. Twinklebeef tries it again on the outside line, skates one out of bounds, and is going to call it there. So we have announced a few engagements.
We have a lead change.
Oh, shoot.
We have a lead change. Sorry, what were you saying? That was a big
No, I was
deal.
going to say,
that was a huge
it's
jam.
a huge jam. It's a huge deal. Congratulations, Step Bros. Take it 75-66 as we head into Jam 16. We've been talking about a lot of engagements, a lot of weddings. You know, the Derby community is really just, they're just marrying right now.
It's the
tis
only
the season.
people you see.
Want to congratulate Twinkle Beef and Butch Sassity on their recent marriage.
Congratulations.
Bench coach and jammer.
We love Derby love.
We love it.
Love to see it. It makes things so much easier when your husband or your wife like your hobbies.
Here, here.
It does. My husband's not here.
My wife is actually, this is her first Murda tournament, so it's wonderful to be here watching. Mike Honcho.
Hop, skip, and a jump there for Honcho, taking lead for Pittsburgh, and we have a star pass.
That's another one for Honcho. Turn two. Jumps and just barely sticks in on the inside line for 4.
Guys, this Mike can't handle skid. So Mike is just cutting out. He's so excited.
That was awesome.
I love the energy. So if it cuts out, he's jumping, just so you know. You can't see us, but that's what's happening. You have hockey announcer vibes.
Yeah. That's my background.
I knew it. I knew you were a hockey player. I could feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Meat Shield Mike going up against Tokyo Drift. Meat Shield Mike making it through there nice and quick, picking up lead for Pittsburgh. Tokyo Drift trying to push the wall. Season opening gets through. Hopefully.
Grits.
Black caught on an out of play, so Tokyo Drift gets through on that.
Grits had something to say about that one. Blocking out of bounds was the call. Meat Shield Mike is going to call it off as he gets through for 4 more.
Whoa, we are 1 point difference, guys.
Oh, my heart.
This is going to be an intense second half. We should just all prepare during intermission.
Oh, they're going to be swinging for sure.
Go get a drink. It's not too early. It's 4 o'clock somewhere.
It's noon. Pitt's already playing.
Bar's open. Yeah, the bar's open. Take a pill if you need to. Whatever.
If you were downtown, if you were at the stadiums, you'd already be a couple in.
You'd already be drinking, having a Permanis.
Nardiuzi told you to liquor up before the game.
We have Avasaurus Rex going up against Ricky Ricochet on the jam line. Ricky looking for an outside line. Going to make their way through on the inside, picking up lead for the Step Bros.
Quick little hop. That was a nice one on the inside line.
Ava quickly behind, though.
Trying again. Ricky going to the inside.
Nice call off by Ricky, picking up a quick 4 points and then calling off that jam.
Taking one with him there. Pocket taking the force of that one.
Ricky had some speed on that jam. I think they're figuring out that if they go quick, it works for them.
Yeah. Chicago, I know Chicago as the team that hits. They're big, they're fast, and they're going to push through you, not around you.
Yeah.
Contrary to what we've seen with Twinkle Beef today.
Well,
fancy footwork.
I think the first half of the game is really learning who you're playing against.
Yeah.
And then it's to execute what you learned.
Absolutely. And Pittsburgh is notoriously a really strong second half team as well. They learn, they regroup, and they will attack you with that strategy in the second half. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Just 3.5 minutes to go here in period 1. Beef with a huge hit.
Yes. Twinkle Beef loving the side surf. Making it through there, picking up lead. Forrest Bump, nice and nipple. Getting a start pass and jamming for Pittsburgh.
Beef's going to look at the wall, call that one off in turn 2. Saw Firestarter, said, I want none of that.
I believe it was, 2-1. Sometimes I like to see if I can count the score and if it's correct.
Right.
It's usually not, to be honest, because I don't jam ref or officiate. But
there's a reason why I don't
Yeah.
comment on how many points were
Nope,
earned
we
and
wait.
the spread.
Yep. I wait until it's official to say it, but in my
Yep.
head, sometimes I'm like, was that 3? No. Okay.
Multiples of 5, multiples of 10, easy all day long.
If I refed, you'd get 4 or nothing. Either 4 or 0. That's it.
Honcho pushing the top wall. It's Cruiser for Bruiser who gets out for the Step Brothers first. Honcho not
Right
far
behind.
behind. It's time to put on the Jets. Honcho still gaining on Cruisin. Looks to the inside line for Chicago, calls it off.
Oh. Official down.
Oh, hey, it's a contact sport,
It
you
is,
know.
we shouldn't hit the officials.
We
even if-
shouldn't hit the officials.
I mean, obviously never on purpose, but unless it's Jam Burglar.
Sometimes it do be dirt. Hey.
I'm kidding. I love Jam.
I think
I have to make fun of them. I love them.
I think I'm drinking Malort with Jam Burglar at some point today. I don't
right.
know.
What is Malort?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Chicago didn't hear you just say what
I'm
is
sorry.
Malort.
I didn't say that actually.
It's the official drink of Chicago there.
Is it a beer?
Nope.
Okay.
It's a special drink.
Great. Is it in your trunk, or can you buy it?
Yeah, it's typically found in a trunk.
Okay.
With, like sweaty sports equipment.
Yeah.
That is Meat Shield Mike out for lead for Pittsburgh Undead. Tokyo Drift fighting hard. Forrest Bump putting up a fight in turn 2. Pittsburgh regroups. It's a 3-wall with Pocket at the top. Tokyo Drift fighting through, trying to find a way. Pittsburgh is shutting it down.
Beautiful defensive wall there. I'm a little worried about the hat. Okay, good. Pick it up.
We've got it. Pivot is regained for Undead. Tokyo Drift looking at the outside line. 1 foot hop. Stays in bounds.
That was beautiful balance work by Tokyo Drift.
Little boop. We're good. We're good.
I don't even think Tokyo knew if she was going to be in or not.
Mike takes a huge pop from Racer Rex. Calls it on the way down. And that is another lead change. Zombies go up 84. The Step Bros 83. 29 seconds is the time left on the clock in half number 1. We take a brief pause for rack maintenance.
I'm telling you, go get that drink. Intermission.
An official review has been called from Chicago. Take a brief call to hear their complaints. Yeah, do make sure, go grab yourself some food. Come on up to the second floor up here. Check out the merch, check out some skates, and just say hi to some folks.
And if you're at home watching the stream, feel free to leave us a comment here. Let's see. Oh, we have a proposal. Marry me, Ricky Ricochet from Ashley.
Yeah, marry me, Ricky Ricochet, on the live stream.
Oh, nice shout out to the Chicago coach there, right into the lead. Is it Locket Choker? Look it.
Big shouts for Forrest as well.
Forrest, love Forrest.
Shout out to Choker for coaching Chicago.
In the comments, let us know where you're watching from. I'm going to assume you're in Pittsburgh or Chicago, but I know that's not true. So tell us where you're at. And stick around, because second half, I just have a feeling it's going to be constantly changes. We are at 84 for Pittsburgh, 83 for the Step Bros.
So, Malort.
Okay, give me the
Malort.
I just had a feeling it came from a trunk. The name.
Yeah, kind of. So if I know my history, and I might fall flat on my face here, I believe Malort came out of Prohibition in Chicago, where it was sold as a tonic, an herbal tonic, but it was definitely just liquor.
Okay.
It is not. Depending on who you talk to, it's not tasty.
No, I wouldn't.
It's a very, very bitter drink.
Okay.
It really has a taste all of its own.
Does it taste like toilet water, like toilet wine or whatever they make in prison?
Kind of tastes like if you leave a battery out on the sidewalk for a couple days and then you just put that battery in your mouth.
No.
That's kind of what Malort is, but it is endearing, and I have grown to like it.
You're drinking it for its history.
For the meme. Yeah, you're doing it for the bit. Some people love it. Chicago loves it. Number 9-2, Ricky Ricochet is out for lead.
Both jammers are out. We have Avasaurus Rex for Pittsburgh and Ricky Ricochet for Chicago. Ricky Ricochet looking on the inside line there, met with a little bit of resistance and calls off the jam.
So that official review was requested from Chicago. They were looking for a cut on the jammer. However, the Pittsburgh jammer put one hand out of bounds, which is not eligible for a cut call. So Chicago will lose their official review on that call, and Pittsburgh will keep their box clear.
All right, guys, we are at a tied game going into our intermission. We also have a shout out to Pocket Rocket from Krish7983 on the stream. Go gear up, get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack. Come up here, get yourself some merch, check out the skates, and we'll see you in about 14 minutes. All right, everyone, we are at about a minute and a half left to our second half with our Pittsburgh Zombies going up against Chicago Step Brothers. Tied game, 86-86. I hope everyone's ready. I did look up a little bit about Malort. It said that the taste is polarizing.
That is the most neutral way to explain
I was like,
Malort.
that's something. I don't think I want to drink
Polarized.
anything that taste is polarizing.
This is from our tournament, our GTO.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just got a pin that says thank you for being awesome.
Oh, I get it, because it's the Killer
'Cause
Bees.
it's the bees.
Thank you to Pittsburgh for hosting. This is your hospitality is unmatched. This is awesome. It's what a treat to be here.
It's a treat for the bee teams too. Like they are getting an awesome opportunity to showcase all their hard work, and bee games can be hard to come by.
The zombies are ranked in the MRDA.
Zombies are ranked in the MRDA, Pinky tells me. We've got our players on the track here getting ready. We have, am I going to get this person right? Because I think I would know by their visor. Is that Ricky Ricochet?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes. I'm learning them, guys. I'm learning them.
I think sickest flow of the tournament so far.
No? Am I wrong? I could be wrong.
Cruising.
Cruising for a bruise, and that's it.
Yep. Sorry, I've done that more than once, and I apologize. I also just had some sesame noodles, and I'm a little gassy. But here we go. Half number 2 is underway in game number 2. The Zombies and Step Bros are tied at 86. Mike Honcho and Cruising for a Bruising, your jammers, to start the second half. Cruising is still up top with the Pittsburgh defense. Mike Honcho makes it through for lead.
Beautiful jamming there by Honcho. Cruising for a bruising, looking to make their way through the Pittsburgh defense. Doing a possible star stash, possible star.
Walls are spread. Mike trying the outside line. Chicago holding strong. That's Forrest Bump looking for some offensive help. Trying to give it, gives it, just wasn't where it was needed. Honcho recycles to the back, and that is a star pass for Chicago. Ragnarocker picking it up for
Honcho
initial.
making it through there, calling off the jam for Pittsburgh after picking up 4 points for Pittsburgh.
Tough first start to the second half. That was.
They're just getting warmed up. They're getting ready. We have Tokyo Drift going up against Meat Shield Mike. I almost said Mike Shield Mike. That's
Mike
not the
Shield
same.
Mike. Both jammers stutter stop. Chicago trying for a containment start on the line, and it's working.
Beautiful tracking there.
Hold Mike to the back as Tokyo Drift takes the front line with all 4 of the Pittsburgh defenders. Stays in bounds on the outside. Hop and skips through for lead. Mike tries the same route. Gets stood up by that guy on the line.
Chicago losing their pivot to the box.
And Mike's out for initial. Tokyo Drift gets some assist from that guy in turn 1, calls it off at the apex.
Why do I feel like this is just going to go 4 for 4 every
Yeah.
game?
Yeah, Ian on the live stream saying, wow, it's a close game. Yeah, this one really is. I mean, 90 to 90.
Yeah.
It doesn't get closer than that.
Now, I believe this is Ricky Ricochet going up against Avasaurus Rex for Pittsburgh. Ricky Ricochet on the inside line there, but Pittsburgh getting up in front, giving some resistance, knocking them out of bounds.
Ricky spins on the outside line.
Ava doing a little hop there, but does not secure lead for Pittsburgh. Ricky Ricochet taking lead.
Chicago fights to the top of the pack. Ricky hits that wall. Wall's not going anywhere. He's going to call it there.
Two-point jam for Pittsburgh.
Here's a new matchup on the line. It's Twinkle Beef and Honcho.
Oh, we haven't had that yet. Oh, they removed the 2 points, so it's still 90-90. First time these two jammers have gone against each other in this game.
We were talking in the first half how we were going to see these strategies adjust to the play style of both teams as Honcho takes lead for Pittsburgh. And you really are seeing that. You're seeing both teams closing it down, playing a much more conservative game. It's not the big swings like we were seeing in the first half. Honcho.
Power jam for Honcho as Twinkle Beef heads to the box.
Get some help from Paul Barrier there. Honcho's out for 4. Power jam for Pittsburgh, undead.
Beautiful offense there by Paul Barrier.
Nimrod is hustling back into play here. Add one more to the Step Brothers lineup.
Honcho making it through there, picking up 4 for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh hoping to, I'm sure, secure a little bit of a point spread on this power jam.
Tiptoe right on the line for Honcho. Honcho's office is right there in turn 1 and 2.
Yeah. Twinkle Beef released from the box. Full power on both sides.
Woo. Big hit on that guy up top. Trial pursuit looking for one more. Is unable to get it as Honcho wheels through. Twinkle Beef coming in with speed. Takes Grits out with him. Pushing that Pittsburgh line. Allowing Mike the outside line.
Good right through there.
Lane 4 wide open. Twinkle Beef now held up by the Pittsburgh defensive 3-wall. Paul Barrier and Grits putting in some work there. Honcho for 4 more.
Huge jam for Honcho right now and Pittsburgh. This might be the biggest jam we've seen in this game yet.
Last time I saw Honcho, he was a defender. And I'm really jealous of skaters who can just do it all.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. Honcho's going to call it off there right at the jam line.
24-point jam.
Wow, give it up.
Beautiful job there, making the most of that power jam. And then really the Pittsburgh defense keeping Chicago from scoring. We are at 114 points now for the Zombies and 90 points for the Step Bros.
3D and cruising for a bruising on the line here for jam 4. Another tight start on the line for both defensive. Cruising gets out for lead.
But also loses lead just as quickly as they get a penalty. So I believe this will be a full 2-minute jam.
Yeah, Star was passed to Forrest Bump as well.
Forrest making it through there nice and quick. Forrest Bump now jamming for Pittsburgh on this power jam.
Huge energy we're seeing from Forrest there on the straight.
The youth.
Them young knees.
The future of Derby right there for Forrest Bump.
A little bit of a jersey whip there from Pocket. Sends Forrest Bump through for 4.
Love when I get to see a jersey whip.
You always get the question, who do you go to for your jerseys? Because that was a really nice jersey whip. Those must be good jerseys.
Yeah, you don't want your jersey to fail you on a jersey whip.
Pocket trying to give some help again to Forrest Bump as they are in the rinse cycle here with the Step Brothers defense on the top line.
Cruising for a bruising back on the track there, making it through on their initial pass. We are at about 45 seconds left in this jam.
Cruising.
Oh, no. We synced up.
Aw.
You say what you were going to say.
Cruising tags the back line of Undead, but makes it through on the outside line. Here comes Forrest. 4 more for Undead. See, like this is when I would be doubled over as a jammer.
Oh, yeah.
Sucking wind.
Yeah.
Trying to get oxygen to the brain.
2-minute jams are just endurance.
These skaters are looking like, they're showing us like it's no big thing. I so jealous.
Cruising for a bruise, and on the inside there looking for some space, but jam expires.
Yeah, that one goes the full 2 minutes. Huge effort for both teams.
Chicago picking up 10 points, bringing their score up to 100, the century mark there. Zombies at 124.
Still anyone's game.
24 points. Look, we saw that in one jam. That meat shield mic going up against Tokyo Drift. I love when I finally start to realize who people are, and I don't have to worry about
Tokyo Drift finds the outside line, stutter steps and throws on the jets for the Step Bros. Mike's still trying to fight through this pack. 1 to beat in Trivial Pursuit. Gets through for their initial. Tokyo Drift now hitting the middle pack, going to lane 4. Little help from Pursuit's going to call it off there.
Smart call off there by Tokyo Drift. We'll say Meat Shield Mike, a tenacious jammer. Doesn't really stop moving.
That's a $10 word right there.
Right?
See, we're all warmed
Practice.
up.
Practice.
I brought my thesaurus with me.
I Googled a few things before I came in. Christmas thesaurus. I would hate that gift. There's so many more things I could use.
It's Ricky and Ava on the line. Ricky fighting through a Pittsburgh back wall, led by Grits, closing it down edge to edge. Chicago is now full strength in the backfield as Ava fighting on the top line. Ricky makes it out, has lead.
Really great offense there from the blocker that was coming in from the box. Hurried up, played some offense, getting Ricky through to take lead. Ava still working hard there against the Chicago defensive line. Chicago's wall not budging.
No, Chicago up top, Ragnarocker and Nimrod just holding it down. And there's that Undead wall as well, capping Ricky on the outside line. Busta's coming in, trying to make that a 4. That's Racer Rex trying to help their jammer out.
I believe Avasaurus Rex still on their initial?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, look at this traffic jam here in the second straight as we head into turn 3. Ava 1 to beat, finds the outside, finds the grip, and makes it out on initial. Ricky, not far behind, is going to call it there. Yeah, I would call it there too.
Yeah.
Like that was work.
Enough.
That was work.
Rest up. You're probably going out against
You earned it. Yeah.
Chicago losing 1 blocker to the box. I believe it's their pivot, so it was starting with 1 man down.
Skater Ragnarocker. Twinkle Beef and Honcho on the line as we hear a beef chant starting in the crowd. Twinkle Beef giving himself a bit of a runway here. We're going to see big contact or a cheeky little move. It's going to be contact on that Pittsburgh back wall as Chicago runs Honcho back. We're all reset here at the back of the pack. Chicago takes the back. Pittsburgh takes the front. Both jammers unable to get out. Spoke too soon. Honcho is out for lead.
Honcho is just kind of waiting there for a little bit of space. Snuck right through there. Twinkle Beef still working hard against that. Oh!
My word.
We have an apex jump by Honcho.
I would love to see the instant replay on that. I think he may have been in on the landing at least. I'm not sure.
Yes.
The launch may have been out of bounds, but
yeah,
that one's going to be called off by Honcho in the back of the pack there.
Oh,
what a
just
jump.
looked at it on the feed.
Was he good? I don't know.
Hard to say.
I mean, we're not wearing stripes, but yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter what we think. I mean,
trying
it
to
does, but it doesn't.
trying to
Artificial.
match the distance and the height of Ava's Eye of the Storm from Penn Jersey in Game 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are taking to the skies here in the second half of Game 2.
Timeout.
ZomBees 124, Step Bros 106.
Anybody's game still.
Oh yeah, clock is paused at 17:57 to go.
So when it comes to apex jumps, and correct me if I'm wrong, you need to land them with at least 1 foot or both feet, and you need to be upright, or can you fall?
I don't want to be wrong on stream, so I don't want to answer this. When I do it, I try for all or nothing.
Yeah.
If I don't land both in bounds, I will reset myself. I did that in playing in a mixer last weekend in Bucksmont up in Pottstown, Pennsylvania on the eastern coast.
Yeah.
And I took an apex jump. I thought I was in, but I believe my 1 foot was out. I stopped inbounds, looked at my jam ref, and went, no. And I recycled myself on the straight. I eventually got out, looked at my jam ref, and said, was that actually a cut? And they kind of gave me the little head nod.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If you're not 100% sure,
Right.
go back. You don't want a penalty. Because then not
100%.
only was it not successful, but now you're on a power jam.
Right.
So I do feel like that's what I would not jam, but that's
Yeah.
what I would do.
Wise words from the derby world that I've heard before. Every penalty is 8 points that other team can put up against you. So as a jammer, stay out of the penalty box because that's 8 points guaranteed for the opposition.
I like that. It's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Don't give that advantage to the other team.
It's not worth it.
Speaking of penalty boxes, Pittsburgh has 1 blocker in the box. So when we return to this jam, they will be starting off with 1 less blocker.
Want to shout out again to the Pittsburgh production crew, the Undead production crew. This stream team is top notch. Thank you all for all the hard work, for the professional setup that y'all have here. It's really a treat to be up here on the team.
It's always so helpful when you can get a stream. When you can have a stream as someone who doesn't always get to go to a game, it's always nice to be able to watch a great stream with clear video, with great announcing. And instant replays. I love a replay.
Yeah, sometimes you get that webcam, someone holding a webcam in the back.
We've done Facebook Lives before.
Oh yeah, we have multiple cameras. We have a whole switchboard up here. I mean, this is as good as it gets.
And again, all volunteers. So thank you to every volunteer making today and tomorrow possible.
Yins is great. Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
All right, guys, we are getting back to Derby here with
Meat Shield Mike and Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift working up there, trying to get through as Meat Shield Mike makes it through very quickly on the outside line. Meat Shield Mike taking lead, but Tokyo Drift right behind him. Meat Shield Mike going up against Chicago, but making it through there, picking up 4 points, and then calling it off.
The official review that was just requested from Pittsburgh was Pittsburgh trying to collect 4 points from Honcho's apex jump, saying that he was in bounds. However, the officials found that Mike jumped, he left the ground from out of bounds. So he may have landed in, but he started out of bounds. So they lose their official review, and they do not gain those 4 points. Again, a huge effort from Honcho there. They made the right move, I think, to call that official review.
I think it's smart to challenge it.
But great on the officials for being able to see that on the inside track. That's why we have so many zebras out there keeping eyes on track. Cruising for a bruising gets lead for Chicago here.
Force bump in the penalty box as the pivot. Avasaurus Rex getting out.
But also getting clocked in the mouth or the face, something there in traffic. Caught a little shrapnel. Gonna head to the bench. Make sure they got all their teeth at where they need to be.
Oh, God. Well, that's why we wear mouth guards, guys. Derby is full contact, but we try to eliminate as many injuries as we can. But again, thank you to our medics. Shout out to the medics. We cannot play Derby. We cannot even have our skates on if we do not have medics. They keep us safe. Whoa.
Oh, a little bit of a
whistle.
bit of a fake out.
Yeah.
We got a big Honcho chant there from the Peanut Gallery as Honcho and Ricky are on the line.
Ricky Ricochet on the jam line for Chicago. Honcho on the line for Pittsburgh.
My Penn Jersey family just continues to berate me with their Philly and Flyers nonsense. They don't know where they are. They're never going to learn. It's hard.
It's hard.
It's rough. Give some sympathy to Skidney Crosby fighting the hard fight out there in Philly. It's Ricky fighting the hard fight on the inside line for Chicago as Honcho is trying to double step side serves past the Chicago defense. Makes it out. Huge cheers from the Casco fans. On the far side is going to get some help is Mike Honcho with Forrest Bump in the back wall. Tags that outside line, looks in. It's going to be recycled there by Nimrod. Try it again.
Ricky Ricochet still looking to get through on their initial pass, going up against Forrest Bump and Paul Bearer leading the defensive wall for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh not letting up on that inside line, knocking Ricky out of bounds, getting recycled back.
Kickin' McChuggett thought they had a run back, but was not called for Chicago. Looks like Ricky will be headed to the box for Step Bros on a cut call. That is a forearm.
Yep.
Apologies. Regardless, that is a power jam opportunity for Honcho and the Undead. The dead will rise.
The dead will rise again.
A little zombie.
He hasn't made the tickle zombie
No.
arms again.
I haven't seen the zombie arms. Yeah, he tried it and voted against it. Yeah.
I don't think it's...
Gets through for 4 as Honcho calls it off in turn 4. Ricky is going to start this one from the box. It's going to be a power start for Undead. Sorry, for the Zombies.
We are about halfway through our second half of our second game today.
Meat Shield Mike with the power start for Pittsburgh. Looks to get past Mark Meades. He's going to run him back. Kill some time as Ricky Ricochet heads in for Chicago. Picking up speed here into the front lane.
Oh, I think Ricky, that rest was good for Ricky.
Yeah.
They're coming out with a little spice, putting a little heat on it.
Just needed a little breath. As Mike grabs a penalty after lead has been initiated.
This will be a 2-minute full jam as Mike loses lead by being sent to the box.
They're going the distance.
He wanted a rest, too. He saw what it did for Ricky.
Star pass from Chicago goes to Vanessa.
Vanessa now going to be putting on the star jamming for the Step Bros.
Grits is going to be the first zombie that Vanessa sees. Shook down. And through goes Vanessa on the inside line. Quick little dipsy doodle. Quick little 180 move. Yeah, you know.
A little dipsy doodle.
A little dipsy doodle.
Boing. See, that's why I need my soundboard.
It's an official derby term, actually.
It
Dipsy
is.
doodles. Another.
Oh, beautiful.
Going to play it safe there. Vanessa's going to recycle to the back. Hit that Pittsburgh wall up front as Mike is still fighting as well. Both jammers trying to make it through. Nick gets through.
Nick gets through. 30 seconds left on this jam. Vanessa getting through the wall there, picking up 4 points for the Step Bros.
Mark Amides heads back into play as Trivial Pursuit heads to the box for Step Bros.
Meat Shield Mike making it through as well, picking up some points.
This was a long 2 minutes for both of these teams. Both jammers picking up big points here.
Great jam for both jammers. 2-minute jams are long.
We've hit the 12-minute mark, 12 minutes to go. Pittsburgh Zombies are up 144 to the Chicago Step Bros 120. It is still a one-jam game.
Totally. I think it's going to just be that way. I think that's where we're at.
That's what we're doing.
Did it
And
get
I'm here
colder
for it.
in here? Yeah, colder. I think it's time for me to put on my sleeping bag.
I'm getting warm. I'm bouncing around. I'm very dynamic. You know, that is That is Ava and Twinklebee wearing the stars now. Ava takes the front line, 1 to beat, and Ragnar Rocker goes backwards with a little fake out, but is chest caught and allows Chicago to regroup in the 3-wall. Forrest Bump trying to keep that 3-wall apart, but Ragnar and co are going to continue to shut the door. Ava fighting hard, sees an open lane in turn 2. Gonna take a late hit from
Get up and keep going, girl.
Twinklebeef, not far behind. Trivial Pursuit heading with that late hit. Great hit with the recycle up top. Well, you weren't.
No, I was busy putting on my poncho.
You weren't kidding.
Oh, I told you.
You have a full-on like sleeping bag poncho. That's
and
awesome.
It smells like campfire because
Oh,
I
I
wear
love
it
it.
camping.
I love it. We have a
So-
bonfire at our Airbnb,
Oh,
and I think
nice.
that's going to be tonight's activity. It's going to be great.
We'll have a
Great for the voice.
bonfire.
It's great for the announcer voice. Just a lot of campfire smoke.
All right, guys, we are back. Thank you, Pinky, fixing my hair.
It is Tokyo Drift and
3D.
3D.
God, we're so insane.
3D peels the defense from Chicago apart, makes it out on the
Beautiful.
straight. Did not take long at all. Tokyo Drift hitting that Pittsburgh 3-wall as 3D's looking for points. Hits a Chicago back wall that was broken up there.
Tokyo Drift getting sent to the box. This will be a power jam for Pittsburgh. 3D is going to need to make the most of this power jam.
Was Spunky Bruiser demolishing that Chicago 3-wall. 3D.
Pittsburgh
Big.
offense getting in there, trying to break up that brace and butts, making some room for 3D.
2-wall regrouped up top. It's Marcomedes and Vanessa. That guy joining the mix for a regroup. 3D makes it out. Hard-earned 4 points. Give it up.
Yes, give it up for 3D. That was a fight for those 4 points.
And guess what? The best part, we get to do it all over again.
Oh,
Looks to the inside, but is denied.
He's going to get an easy pass real quick just for that.
Oh, Vanessa wasn't going to let that one happen. 3D is going to call it off from the inside. Yeah, that play was a lot of action from Hebrew there, making sure to clear that path to let 3D through. Definitely a team effort. Hard fought 4 points there for the Zombies. 9 minutes to go. Jam 14 coming up. It's Cruising for a Bruising and Mike Honcho.
Mike Honcho.
Let's make some noise for these two teams. This is a close game. This is Great Derby. Game number 2 of the weekend. Cruisin' has Nimrod up top for help. That 3-wall standing strong for Pittsburgh as Mike high steps through the inside for lead.
He made sure that was inbounds.
Yeah, not again. Not again.
Cruising for a bruising on the outside or inside line there.
Wow.
Toe to toe. Who is that?
That's Spunky Bruiser.
That's Spunky.
2, 3 hits.
There's
yeah.
Spunky.
Wow, incredible control, incredible stability there for Cruisin'. 2 toes on the line, is able to take 3 hits to the chest and stay in bounds. Mike's going to fight his way through and call that one off. Gets a piece of Nimrod and says, yeah, I'm good.
Nimrod was working hard there, though. Almost knocked Mike out. 152 for the Zombies, 120 for the Step Bros. We have Meat Shield Mike going up against Ricky Ricochet on the jam line.
Mike. Both jammers stuffed up on the back wall. Ricky playing some defense there as Mike is fed into the Chicago top line. Mike sees an inside lane in lane 1, but is issued a cut and is sent to the box. Quick little sit in the sin bin. This is a Chicago power jam for Ricky and the squad.
Just in time for Chicago to be back at full power for their power jam.
Hebrew closing that inside line for Ricky as Ragnar was trying to find some way to help. Paul Barrier now.
Hebrew trying to keep Ricky Ricochet while they have a chance to recycle the wall in front of them.
Pittsburgh 3-wall holding strong, but Ricky is able to muscle their way through on the
Beautiful.
inside.
Beautiful fight there for Ricky.
And here
as
comes
Shield Mike is released from the box. Oh, we got a little jammer on jam.
Ricky tags Mike. Mike goes down. Ricky takes one to the inside track.
Love a little jammer on jammer action.
Oh, huge hit there for Meat Mike on that guy, sending him to the ground.
Ricky Ricochet still lead, but calling off the jam after some big fights there.
Wow, that was a heavy hitting jam too.
That was
Those two were
a
swinging.
jam for 1 and 2 points.
Yeah, right.
Like, that was a lot of work.
That's where we are at this point in this game. I mean, it's going to come down. I really, truly believe this game is going to come down to just a few points.
I do too.
It's going to be a jam like that that might decide this one.
Yeah.
So we have a team timeout. We're going to take a quick break, let both of these teams grab a drink, grab some air, and we will be back to Derby action in just a few moments' time.
If you are tired of sitting and need to move your legs, come on up to the mezzanine and check out the Pittsburgh Roller Derby merch table. We have hats, t-shirts, all kinds of things represent your Pittsburgh Roller Derby team. There's also the Monarch roller skate booth, and you can check out some of the newest skates on the market and get yourself something new for Christmas, you know? Just saying.
Treat yourself.
Oh, we have a local artist up here too. I love that. Yeah, you definitely got to come up and check out the local art. All right, that official timeout, team timeout is over.
Shout out Scary Jane up here in the corner as well. Come on up. We'd love to have you on the second floor.
Say hi.
It's a party.
You can see my what's this thing called? Sleeping bag poncho. Ooh, greetings from Texas.
Ava and Twinkle Beef.
Is that Johnny Pepper?
Twinkle Beef gets out.
It's Johnny Pepper.
Another side surf lead for Twinkle Beef on the inside line there. Ava, one to beat in Ragnarocker. Tiptoed on the inside line, gets around Nimrod. Doesn't get lead, but is able to pick up points. Twinkle Beef surfing around Grits as well. Calls it off on the far apex before Ava is able to come back in for points.
Okay, here's going to be my guess. I'm probably going to be wrong, but that's okay. I think the Step Bros are going to aim to obviously get lead, right?
Yes.
And then get 4 points and call it off at each time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
Way up. Just inch their way up and call it off before Pittsburgh can add any more onto their scoreboard.
Yeah, Step Bros they have to be looking to contain Pittsburgh's offense, get those 4 points, and like you said, just call it off and just
quick.
slowly climb your way back because that deficit is slowly growing.
Tokyo Drift going up against Honcho. Both of these walls keeping these jammers at bay.
Mike pushes the Chicago line.
You know what? Honcho's, he's good on a line.
Yeah.
He's good on a line.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's Tokyo Drift getting through as well. It's turn 2.
Forrest bump sent to the box as Paul Bearer is released.
That was Marcomedes with a little tap on Honcho, forcing the run back and forcing the call up.
Three-point jam for Pittsburgh.
See, like now I can do some easy math. That is a 30-point deficit.
30 points. I can do that math.
Multiples of 10.
5 minus 2 is 3.
Meat, Shield, Mike, and Cruisin' for a Bruisin'. Jam 19 is underway. Cruisin' hits that top or the front Pittsburgh line. Mike squirrels out of a cap attempt and gets out for lead.
There's that tenacity.
Not far behind Cruisin' for a Bruisin'. About a half track behind. Mike's going to grab some points here, try to at least. Calls it off in traffic.
Yep, this is going to be a game of the lead jammer.
2 points for Pittsburgh. Yeah, we're getting down to it now, splitting hairs. Looks like Well, maybe.
Yeah.
We have an official
Official review.
review. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
It's so funny because, like, as a coach, no matter what position you're in, you're screaming, call it, call it, call it. And you're like, how are they not hearing me? And then I can't imagine how you hear anything out there on the actual track. Who is in our next game here? Let me take a look. Our next game. And Chicago. Oh, Chicago doing a back-to-back game. Next, they will be, who did you just say? Casco. Their next game will be Casco up against Chicago. Make sure you guys stick around. We have another round of games tomorrow. I have one of those on. What time do we start tomorrow? 10 a.m. We have 3 games tomorrow, and then we have an after party at Zone 28.
Sure do.
Wear
Bring
your pajamas.
PJs. Yeah. Or your poncho.
Poncho. Okay.
Yes, yeah. Following this game, if all of the aged out juniors who are in attendance, all of the aged out juniors, we'd like to take a group picture after this game. So congregate somewhere near the track. All teams. That is all teams. If the over 50 crowd.
Silver sneakers.
What? Speak up. Speak up. I can't hear you.
Silver. We should do, instead of silver sneakers, we could do silver skates. I like it. Silver skates.
Silver
50
skates.
and up.
Listen, I'm a senior citizen.
I love it. I feel like a senior citizen. I might not age be a senior citizen. All right, we're getting some info here on the official review. How dare they not want a mic?
Chicago was looking for a call on the Pittsburgh jammer. There was not enough information in the ref squad, therefore they could not assess that call. So Chicago will lose that official review, and play will resume momentarily.
Well, in order for them to call a penalty, right, they have to see the beginning of the action and the end of the action.
Yes,
And
yes.
so when
Definitively.
Yep. So if they don't see one part of that, they cannot legally say that they will go for the official review.
Yeah, if you haven't figured it out, there's a lot to keep track of here as an official.
Easy.
So
One thing happening and
to
it's
say,
done.
how could you miss that?
Yeah.
You know. But yeah,
Oh,
Chicago.
we are starting off on a power jam.
Yeah, Cruisin will start from the box for Chicago. This is Avasaurus Rex, the power start for Pittsburgh. Sidesteps on the outside line of turn 1 around Marcomedes. Drops out of bounds, comes back into the inside line, hits that guy with speed. He's now looking through turn 1. Marcomedes once again is able to get through after some big contact.
Beautiful job by Avasaurus Rex. Getting out on the initial pass for this power jam. I missed how we got to a power jam.
Yeah, me too.
Just checking. Just checking.
Ava
Jammer
fighting that
is
Chicago
released.
wall. Cruisin re-enters. And Cruisin one to beat up top. It's Hebrew. Grits coming to offer some support. Side surfing goes Cruisin through for their initial pass. Star's going to go back on the gold helmet. And we're ready for some Chicago points. Ava coming around with 4 more in their pocket. Cruisin finds the inside line. Is going to reset. Play it safe. Get through again. Definitively.
Like we said, don't to get that penalty, make sure you go back. Don't give the other team 8 points, especially when you are only 40 points away.
Oh, Marcomedes wins that one. Ava trying the same thing, a little 1-foot shuffle pass. Was not going to work. 1-6, saying no thank you, try again. Both jammers now stuffed up on the 3 walls. Avasaurus Rex tagging the inside line as Cruisin for a Bruisin is still stuck in that wall. That the zombies wall.
I mean, the zombies are technically
undead, right.
But it is 2 different teams.
Shenanigans is hooligans.
Tomato,
Black
tomato.
Sails is, yeah.
You know?
We're all family. Hey, we're all
All
fam
fam.
in the club.
All
In the
fam in the
club.
club. Nice Broad City reference there.
Pittsburgh ZomBees 166, Chicago Step Bros 126, with a minute remaining on the clock and counting.
Who's up there? 3D and Ricky Ricochet on the jam line.
We are in final jam territory. Ricky takes the front, trying to get through that Pittsburgh line. Spin move, drops one on the inside line. 2 to beat. Forrest Bump putting up a fight, knocks Ricky out of bounds. Ricky's coming in lane 4.
Beautiful job of Pittsburgh getting right in front of Ricky so that there was no room for them to really enter.
Look at this containment. Give it up for both of these teams. Ricky Ricochet makes it out with lead for Chicago. 2 ZomBees are heading to the box. That's huge for Chicago.
It is huge, especially on what could be final jam.
Huge hit for Ricky on fire starter out of turn 2 for 4.
Ricky Ricochet not giving up, not going to take this jam and make it easy. Just going to try to do the best they can. Beautiful hop there by Ricky.
Cheeky apex in 2. 166 to 134. Ricky Ricochet trying to build back, claw back. We're going to get a direction call on Racer Rex as Ricky's through for 4 more.
Huge jam for Ricky.
3D completes the star pass. Forrest Bump, who is now in the back wall, trying to get past Nimrod, and is going to meet some traffic up top. Knocked to the inside line as Ricky makes it back in. Little jammer on jammer contact in the back.
Was like, I'm going to make the most of this, and I'm going to block you. Sometimes you got to block.
Sometimes that's how it be.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh locking it down in the backfield as Forrest Bump makes it out on their initial. It's time for some Pittsburgh points. Ricky needs to get through this Pittsburgh defense. 166 to 138.
Ricky going to be looking for some help from their offense.
Pittsburgh shuts it down on the straight, holds Ricky to the backfield. Your unofficial score for game 2, Pittsburgh ZomBees 164, Chicago Step Bros 140.
168. 168. 164.
I don't know numbers.
Okay. We determined. Okay. So we are doing an over 50 photo. So any players, all teams over 50, please also gather so that we can take a photo.
Please.
Great job, guys. Both teams played amazing down to the last second. Stick around. We have 2 more games today, and our next game is going to be Casco going up against the Step Bros.
At 3, that's game number 3 will happen at 3 p.m. Again, your final score, Pittsburgh ZomBees 168, Chicago Step Bros 140. We'll